There is a moment in every person's life where they realize that the more they try to control everything, the less peace they find. I know this, not because I read it in a book, but because I lived it. Years ago, before I chose the monastic path, I was just like anyone else, clinging tightly to plans, people, and expectations. I thought if I could control all the moving pieces, I could protect myself from pain, from failure, from disappointment. But the truth? Life is not a machine. It cannot be micromanaged. It is a river flowing with its own rhythm. And the more you try to dam it, the more it floods over you. I learned this lesson the hard way. Once, during my early days in the monastery, I was assigned to care for a small garden. I treated it like a project to be perfected. I measured the water, moved plants to catch the exact sunlight, chased away birds that came too close. But no matter how hard I tried to control it, some days the flowers bloomed, and some days they wilted. One morning, I found that an overnight storm had washed away half of my work. I was angry, not at the storm, but at myself. I had done everything right, and still, it didn't go my way. That's when my teacher quietly said, "You are not here to control the garden. You are here to learn how to tend to it with love, regardless of the outcome." That one sentence changed the way I lived. You see, control is an illusion. We think it gives us safety, but really, it creates tension. We become anxious about the future, bitter about the past, and rigid in the present. But letting go is not weakness. It's wisdom. It's the understanding that peace does not come from holding on, but from surrendering, not to chaos, but to trust. Trust in the unfolding of life. Trust that every season has a purpose, even the difficult ones. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop trying to force an outcome. It means you show up, give your best, and accept that some things are beyond you. Like a tree that sheds its leaves in autumn, not because it failed, but because it knows it's time. So many people today live in fear. Fear of losing control, fear of uncertainty. But here's what I've learned. Peace doesn't come from certainty. It comes from presence. When you release control, you make space. Space for clarity, for grace, for growth. So today, I ask you, what are you gripping so tightly that your hands have forgotten how to rest? A goal that's draining you? A relationship that's heavy with expectation? An old story you keep replaying? Breathe. Let it go. Not because it wasn't important, but because you are ready to be free. Thank you for listening. I hope you find the courage to release what no longer serves you. And in doing so, discover the peace that's been waiting inside you all along.